Going. Here we are. Boy, my computer took a really long beat there before. It's like, finally, you are live. We're live. Hello. How are you? How is everyone? This is live at the Loom. Oh, let me just knock things around. It could be that kind of day, folks. We'll just strap in. Hang on for the ride. How the heck are you? Just in case we haven't met yet, my name is Chris Acton, and this is Live at the Loom. Woohoo! We do this just about every Thursday and get together and talk about all the important things: weaving, life, whatever else we can come up with, gardening. I don't know. We'll see where the wind blows us. Mostly, we talk about weaving and life. Those are usually our topics, but we'll see. We'll see what happens today. Everyone, please give a warm welcome and a shout out to Lori, the gatekeeper. She is doing her job in a gold star fashion. She is just such a rock star, and we miss her when she's gone. So thank you. We're glad Lori is with us. Woohoo! And I see so many of the lovely usual suspects. I see Jennifer Fowler and Gemma and Connie. Good morning, ladies. How are you? Oh, Anne. Hello, Anne in Cyprus. I love that. Let's see. Carrie, are you just boiling over there? She said it's what was the temperature? So hot. Where we go? Here we go. Laura, sorry, Carrie. Wow. It could be that day, folks. It could be. Carrie, I'm gonna read now. Thanks. Carrie says my zone can normally reach 48 in August, 48 Celsius, which Lori just looked up for us is 122. 122, folks. So hot. It's so hot. I would not make it. Carrie, I would melt. You're a better woman than I am. That's for sure. I think I saw Ernie popped in. Hello, Ernie DeVries. We love seeing where Ernie is. He's traveling for the summer, which makes us very excited because we get to live vicariously through our friend Ernie. Trinidad, Colorado. That sounds a heck of a lot cooler than Spain. That's for sure. Ernie, travel safe, my friend. Let's see. We have look at all these beautiful faces. Hello, everyone. Hello, Priscilla's here. Priscilla's on the road, if I understand correctly. Hello, Priscilla. Hello, Cindy from Prince Edward Island. See, I remember what that PEI stands for. I'm getting there. I am slow on the uptake. So let me tell you a story related to that. So Morgan is my project manager these days. I have people. It's so fun. But she's a younger girl than I am. And on occasion, she puts these little like abbreviations. What was it? It was ICYMI. I was like, what the heck is ICYMI? In case you missed it. Okay, friends, if you already knew that, you are light years ahead of me. And if you didn't, welcome to the club. Because I had no idea. I was like, my friend Morgan, I have no idea where to start with that. I have no idea. Yeah. In case you missed it. Mm-hmm. Hello, Ellen, and Sam is here, and Mike is here. Yay, Mike Knoll. I know we have a couple Mikes, which I love that. And Rita is here. Hello, Rita Hollander. How the heck are you? Jody Ibarra is on with Cotton Clouds. Woohoo! Hello. And Sherry is here, and Kim. Ooh, Kim from Hot Atlanta. Okay, Kim. I bet in Atlanta you could rival our friend in Spain. Maybe how hot is it there in Atlanta? I know it can get scorching. I know that to be true. Hello, Pam. And Alex Madison is here. My favorite. Hello, my friend. And Patty from Wisconsin. I love that. Oh, Patty, that was so fun. Patty was there at the webinar last night, which is awesome. There was a little typing challenge. So she's from Wisconsin, but that's going to be the thing from now on. That was awesome. Thank you for joining us. That was really, really so much fun. As a matter of fact, while I'm thinking about it, let me put up here. This is, you guys, there's still space. There's another webinar today at 2 p.m. Central Time. There's still room if you want to come over and hang with us. It was a lot of fun. We had a really excellent time, and it was great. It was an hour, like minute to minute. We jammed so much in there and had just a really lovely time. So if you would like to join us, no big deal. Come over, register, jump into the 2:00 session this afternoon. Yes, but that was so fun to see Patty there. Mm-hmm. Okay, let's see. What did Jennifer says? Everyone's busy doing things. Feel like I'm spinning my wheels. Tour de Fleece. Oh, Tour de Fleece time. I remember this, Jennifer Fowler, from previous years, which is awesome. It always sounds like a very fun event. Tour, and the name, they win lots of points on the name just alone, right? Let's see. Oh, Jody's on twice. Maureen is here from Kalamazoo. Hello, Maureen, darling. How are you? That's awesome. And Kathy Stevens, supposed to be 110. Ooh, Caldwell, Idaho is cooking. Kathy, 110? I would have to move. You guys, seriously, the older I get, the hotter I am. I would need to move. I think Canada looks better and better. Sam would have me, right? Although I don't know that Sam's a lot cooler than I am, but right, something, yeah. Hello, Carol. I almost spaced out and went to work in the Hayfield. Yay, you made it. and that's a phrase that I bet no one else on the broadcast right now would be saying. I almost went to work in the Hayfield. That's I love that. I love your situation, Carol. I think that's just fun. Yeah, Priscilla's visiting Chicago. And fingers crossed, we may get to meet up. I love this. You guys, if you come to the area anywhere close to me, please let me know because I absolutely will meet you because that makes me so happy. What a thrill to actually put a person to the name of the community. It's really amazing. So please, if you ever get near me, let me know. All right, Sue Ann says, good morning from Seattle. We've finally ended the heat wave and are enjoying a lovely, sunny, cool 61-degree morning. Now we're talking, Sue Ann. There we go. Thank you. I could live in Seattle right now, 61 degrees. We're actually pretty comfortable today. We've had some heat here too, but 61, yes, please. That is, yes, I could live there. Mm-hmm. Hello, Ramona. How are you, darling? It's been a minute. I'm so glad you're here. Welcome. See, I love that. Marcia says, hi, Weavers from Big Bear escaping the Phoenix heat. Yeah. See, the heat seems to be a theme right now. It is middle of July though, so that makes sense. Hello, Maria from Italy. You have a wonderful name. I'm not even going to try to pronounce it because I'm going to butcher it, but welcome. We're glad you're here. That's very exciting. We love the international friends. That is for sure. Let's see. Carol says, you won't envy me baling and stacking hay this weekend when it's a humid 115. Carol, you're exactly correct. I will not envy you baling and stacking hay. If it's 115, the only place I'm going to be is in the basement where it's the coolest part of the house. That is for sure. Okay. Oh, Cindy's so sweet. You can move to Prince Edward Island, but we hit 98 yesterday. Okay, Cindy, that's pretty darn hot. I may have to go farther north than that. But I love the invitation. Thank you so much. That's so kind of you. Okay, Sam says it's not cooler here. She says, I'm in extreme southwest Ontario called the Banana Belt of Canada. Well, isn't that a fun name? There's your trivia for the day, folks, is that where Sam lives, she's in the Banana Belt of Canada. That just makes me smile. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like that. That is awesome. Priscilla says, I started in the hayfield as soon as I could reach the pedals on a tractor. I got my teaching job because I knew how to rake hay. Okay, this is going to be eye-opening, isn't it? How many people have raked hay? That's, yeah. Yes. See, there we go. Okay. That is awesome. I've never raked hay for the record. I've never raked hay, but I did grow up in an area where a lot of my friends, I moved right before this happened, but a lot of my friends did detasseling. Anybody detasseling with the corn? Anybody? Mm-hmm. Somebody is familiar with detasseling in this group. I know they are. Mm-hmm. Yeah. By the way, I'm working on some iced tea today. Let it be known, it's the 11th of July. The tea is cold and not hot. See, that's how you know it's warm here when I'm rocking the iced tea. Mm-hmm. Yes. Oh, look at you with the good memory. Thank you, Carrie. You know what? We had a lovely celebration. Last Thursday we didn't have live at the Loom because it was the 4th of July. And we didn't do much. Our day was kind of laid back for that. But my brother had to get together. He lives about 3 hours from me. Pardon me. I got the frog. I got the zoo. I got something in my throat. Anyways, so he's about 3 hours from me. So we went down and hung with him. And he has a couple of friends he's known like forever and ever. And they all brought their kids with them. You guys, it was so fun. The oldest was probably 15, and the youngest just turned a year. And there's just kids running everywhere. Talk about fun. It was just, we had a blast. So thank you for asking, Carrie. That was adorable. Oh, Alex Madison, look at this cute. Okay, this is brand new. Thank you. This is I'm so happy when like a square neck comes back in fashion, because I love to rock a square neck. Anyone at the webinar last night saw me. I had like, it's like the same shirt, just a different color. Are you that person? If I find a style, like I buy like 2 or 3 in the same. I'm like, I don't care what it looks like. Just, I like the style. Is that just me? You let me know if that's just it. I'm okay if that's just me, but that's, yes, that is where, yeah. Carol says, dear Lord Almighty. Yes. Detasseling. That was, yeah. Priscilla says, if you haven't bucked hay, you can't say you're from the country. Is that true? That's I'm safely not from the. Marky says yes. Marky has heard of detasseling. Yes. Marcia says, my husband detasseled in Ames, Iowa. Ooh, Ames would be like the epicenter of where you might have done some detasseling. I think isn't it all like machine driven now? I don't think it's actually a thing anymore, but back in early mid 80s, that was a thing, was detasseling corn. Yes. Okay, so Carrie says, decorators are coming to paint the exterior walls of my house. Nice. There's no shade at all. She has a farmhouse in the middle of the field. They run from the sun. It's funny to see. I can imagine. That would be me. I would be running from the sun for sure. Plus the fact that I burn just thinking about the sun. I've got way too much Irish in me. So basically, if I think about the sun, I burn. And I will burn like over and over and over again. There's no like base tan. I'm always like, that's a sweet idea. There's no base tan for me. I'm afraid I wasn't born to the right family for that. That's for sure. Connie says, my cousins taught me to drive a tractor when I could reach the pedals. Every time I visited the farm, I was able to help in the fields. You sound like a very sweet young child, Connie. That sounds awesome that you were excited to help them in the fields. I don't know if that'd be my reaction as I ran from detasseling. That was, yes. Sherry, oh, I know you know all about hay, Sherry. She says she's raked hay. My dad thought since I was the only girl doing hay, I should have the tractor work and not have to lift bales. Oh, tractors are not air conditioned. If I got the one with the cab, paying for all the sun now. Also detasseled one day, hated it. Hard work. Yeah, that was my understanding, is that's, yeah. Yep. Gemma says, Frida says, hi. Hi, Frida. Tell her we're thinking of her for sure. Yeah, Cindy says, if I find a shirt I really like, I buy every color. Cindy, right there. I'm with you. That's exactly the way I shop. Hello, Donna Cunningham. You're not late. You're right on time. We were just waiting for you. It's okay. We got you. No problem. Yeah. Oh, Gemma's with me. Gemma loves a square neck. See, that's, we talk about whatever here. That's for sure. Yes. He said, Carol says, funny, DH is a city boy, 100%. He's never ever driven a tractor. The hay's all me. Oh no, they still detassel by hand. Oh, they do detassel by hand? The main detasseling is done by machine. People follow it to pick up the missed bits. Oh, that makes me sad for a lot of people. That sounds horrible. Connie says her cousins let her drive and made her brother pick rocks and lift hail bays. Being a small girl had advantages, or not. I like that. That's yes. Oh, wait. I'm pushing the wrong thing. Look at me go. Okay. Yeah, Sarah. Hi, Sarah. Happy Tour de Fleece, everyone. Right? Okay, so someone tell me, how long does Tour de Fleece last? Clarify for me, because we don't have that here. Yeah. So let me know. Is it because it's like weeks, right? It's not a short time. Priscilla says she never got special Hayfield treatment for being the only girl. You got the crap machinery, Priscilla. I'm sorry, darling. Rita says, a group of South Dakota, we picked rocks from the fields. Boy, that sounds like punishment. That sounds like you got a D on your homework, go pick some rocks. That, oof, yeah. Right? Yes. Thank you, Cindy. Someone should explain Tour de Fleece, because I am going to do a crappy job of it. Oh, it lasts as long as the Tour de France. Okay, now that makes sense. You guys are so smart. What is this? Yeah. long is the Tour de France? 20th of June through the 21st of July. Thank you, Sarah. Jennifer Fowler also piped in the same thing. That is awesome. Very, very cool. Tour de Fleece. That is awesome. Okay, so if you didn't catch it in all the excitement, not only do we have free webinar, one more today, but the doors are now open for the Dress Your Loom course. So fun. So you are going to hear so much of this, you'll be sick of it. But I want to give you the little nickel tour, just in case anyone's brand new, is that the Dress Your Loom course is offered twice a year, in July and in January. That's the month. And it is a online course that will kind of fast track your progress if you're a beginning weaver. It's a simple system to get your loom, get your yarn off the shelves and into the loom. Words are going to be hard. You can tell that, right? I've already tripped over how many. So anyways, if you want to see more, here's a little link to take you to check it out and see if it's a good fit for you. But don't you worry. There's going to be a lot of information about the Dress Your Loom course because we are all way excited. We are very excited. By the way, did you notice that that we have a new color? It's green for a new month for July, which is my birthday month. See? So I figured I should pick a color that I really love, and I really love green. So thus, we have a new color for the new month. The ticker is cute, but you know how I am. I'm like about 10 seconds in, I'm like, okay, that's enough. that's enough. That's fun, but yeah. Okay. Sarah explained that Tour de Fleece is where spinners spin yarn every day for the Tour de France. Some people add extra rules. Okay, I like that. It's nice and simple, though. Thank you, Sarah, for that explanation. That helps. Yes. No, my birthday is not this week. My birthday is later. She said, "Is my birthday this week?" It's not. It is. My birthday's on the 24th. 2/4. That's the day, friends. That'll be fun. We'll find some things to party when we get closer. It's we got a little bit though. Let's see. Gemma says we had a fun theme for my painting group, a series of films from childhood. I chose Kermit the Frog in the beginning of the Muppet movie. I seriously dated myself. Did you sing the song? Why are there so many? Yeah, that one. The whole Rainbow Connection, right? Something there has. I think it should be a song if you're doing Kermit. Hello, Sarah. Oh, Sarah says happy birthday month. Thank you so much. Anybody else? Who else has a July birthday? We've got some in here. I know we have some other July birthdays in the audience. By the way, just as a little heads up, and we haven't. You guys are the first to know. We haven't even announced it yet, but we're gonna do a very cool kind of Ask Me Anything Lunch and Learn next week with some of the current students in the Dress Your Loom course. So stay tuned for that. We'll do like a live stream like this, and we'll have like a panel and people can ask questions. It's gonna be very fun. So stay tuned. There'll be more information coming up very soon. Gemma says I got roped into singing it. I would too. Yes. Yeah, I understand that. Yes, Priscilla, her little one's birthday was last week. Happy birthday. Love that. Absolutely. Yeah. Okay, wait. What is this, Sherry? We grow them at IO too. Twice a year we have to pick rocks. Now we have a rock picker. Now that's a brilliant idea. Just have a rock picker. That's just fun to say. Speaking of people who might come see me, Sherry, love that. Just come see me, everyone. Just find an excuse to come to the Chicagoland area and stop by and see me. I'll buy you a cup of tea for sure. You know I will. Coffee. If you like coffee, I guess we can do coffee. It's all good. Okay, so a couple things I wanted to mention is that first of all, we need some other folks for studio tours. Boy, we had such a good string of them, right? We've really been on a roll. So if you have a space that you would like to share, Connie and Priscilla can back me up, and Sherry too. I make it very easy, and it is a lot of fun. I promise. Let's see. We've got some other people that have done studio tours, right? So if you have a space, small, big, in between, doesn't matter, and you would like to share with the group, then please, why don't you email me is actually the best way to get in touch, but chris@actingcreative.net. Let me know and we'll bring you on, which would be so much fun. I think the studio tours are so fun, not just because we get to see your space, but we get to see you. We get to talk to you and see all your fabulous personality. It's a good time. Yes. Yeah. Andrea. Oh, aren't you sweet? I don't have a loom yet. Ooh, Andrea, if you're here, sister, we're going to bring you in. We're roping you in. Well, before you know it, you look around and be like, why do I have 7 looms and 3 bookshelves full of yarn? That's going to happen. There we go. Cindy, your oldest granddaughter is 6 today. Happy birthday to her. That is fantastic. 6. What a great age. That's awesome. So, studio tours, give that a thought. If you want to do a studio tour with me, that would be awesome. Also, our girl Lori had a brilliant idea, and I think we should absolutely lean into this. The thought was that let's do a panel discussion about if you're weaving with chronic pain, if you have physical challenges that are, keeping you from restrict you. That's the word. If they restrict you, you have some challenges you're working around. Let's talk about how to do that. What kind of solutions have you found? What are some of the challenges? So here's what I would like to do. I would like, Lori is already in because I have told her she's going to do it. She didn't really have a choice. But I would like to have another maybe 2 weavers. If you have any kind of struggles, it could be chronic pain. It could be, I know we have, who is it? We have a friend on here who has some sight challenges. Yeah, if you are interested in that, again, email me please, because I think that would be really wouldn't that be very impactful? Like just to talk. She says she's so sassy. Lori says yes, boss Chris. But I just think that could be really, really helpful because there are some things we take for granted, and weavers as a demographic can be older, and so you could have those challenges even if you're younger. If you have kind of physical restrictions to go through the weaving process, let's talk about this. Let's bring it to light. Let's talk about some things that you can that you have found that are helpful so that we can kind of spread the good word. Carol says, wait, you can weave without chronic pain? Oh, sweetheart. Okay, we'll talk, my dear. She says she has severe osteoarthritis and blind as a bat. Carol, you should absolutely be part of this then, my friend. That would be amazing. I just think that that could be a really great topic and a helpful topic for people, right? She says there are a lot of adaptive things you can do when you weave to work around our worn bodies. Yeah, that would be awesome. I'm so excited about this. Gemma says she is in. That is fantastic. You guys, would you do me a favor and just email me? That would be great because my memory is about 10 seconds long, I'm afraid. So I will not remember. But if you email me and say you're interested, I'm going to set this up. I think it's just going to be a really, really kind of a great topic for a lot of people to hear and to get involved in. So yeah, thank you, Mike. If I'd learned several adaptations to help with my vision. Yep. Oh, Jennifer's in too. Oh, you guys, this is awesome. Okay, Jennifer. Yeah. See, that's amazing. You guys, yes, please email me because this could be, I can't wait to do this. I think it's going to be really, really good. Yeah, great for us. Sarah says my spinning group has a deaf woman. She learned to spin without looking so she could lip read. Oh yeah. Oh right. See, there's things I haven't even considered. That's amazing, Sarah. Thank you for sharing that. Connie says one thing I do, I don't do much with my hands other than weaving to save my hands for weaving. Oh, nice. I understand how you kind of have to pace yourself. I have a friend who has fibromyalgia, and she talks about how there's only so many spoons. Have you heard this analogy? She's like, I only have so many spoons, so I have to kind of pick and choose where I'm gonna spend my energy. So anyway, so those are 2 things, folks. Email if you want to be, oh, look, it's the balloons. Who is it? Someone was telling me if I make the sign, the peace sign. Yeah, there we go. Okay. See, at least I know how to control it. I'll know just to say the word 2 and not do the whole, unless we want balloons. Sometimes we may need to have balloons. I think that's yeah. Sherry says, great idea. I got into weaving to keep my hands active from scleroderma. I'm going to butcher that. I'm sorry, Sherry. Scleroderma. Yes. Yeah. Oh, you guys. And yes. And yeah. Oh, see, this is amazing. So, yes, email me, please, friends, if you want to be part of that, because I think that could really be, yeah. Lori says, warming her heart. I know, right? That's so special. No, there are others out there with chronic conditions. Yes, I think that's important though, because I think that's a key part of, we're a community, and as a community we support each other, and we can do this in other ways too. So That's very, very sweet. Okay, so I think we should weave. I will be honest, friends, I haven't touched this project in about 3 weeks. so we're going to get reacquainted together, right? Okay, so let's see if I can tip you over just a little bit here. By the way, just as an update, the project that I had on the big loom, that was the draft from the acting creative community, that I was like, you guys, it's not good. I made it work, kind of. I didn't come up with a brilliant solution for the draft. That is still in the works. So just sit tight on that. I'm still working on that. But it did come off the loom. It has to be pillows. So it is over at Dinah's, and she is working her magic and turning them into beautiful pillows as we speak. So I will, if at all possible, I'll make sure I get some pictures and you can see what they turn out to look like in the end. Okay, so let's talk about this little dude first. I'm going to take a sip and then we'll do it. So this table runner, this is what it's going to be. And it's for my aunt and uncle, and they need it for a table that's like the shortest little table. It's like I think they said it was a 42-inch table, 48-inch table. It's a tiny table. And of course, I'm like, I can't just make one runner that's 40-something inches. No. That's not even possible. I can't even comprehend that. So I decided I would just make a big old long piece of fabric, and then I'll cut out the chunk that I want for them, because why not? So with this particular project, my inspiration started with Shiny Dimes. Do you know Shiny Dimes, Amanda Baxter? I had just a few ends left from a painted warp. There was all blues and greens and teals and beautiful, but I had like 16 ends left. I was like, what do I do with this? So I thought I'm gonna start there, and I put in, you can kind of see them, right? I put in 4 evenly spaced stripes of her tencel, and then I filled in the rest with it's not tencel, it's mercerized cotton. That's the word. And it's such a journey to get here. Sometimes some projects are like, they take all your energy and you just have to keep going. But I started with this beautiful kind of peacock blue, and of course I ran out at the warping board. So I had this kind of a medium blue that I just filled in, and proportions looked great. So I'm like, I'm gonna leave it. So, pardon me. So here is where I am. I started with a really fine navy in the same kind of mercerized cotton, but now I am using a fatter, that's not even the right one. I'm using a fatter size for this one. So in a blue, in a bigger size. So I kind of marked it in my project. I don't know if you can see, but here we go. Here's this is my kind of measuring string that I attached to the fabric. Okay, I kind of attached to the fabric. It just came out. But this is how I'm keeping track of how many inches I want to do in this one color. And then I've got a darker one that we'll use for a while too. But this is how I'm keeping track. Do you guys have a system for how you keep track of where you are in your project? Let me know. I know, I remember seeing someone that had like a paper tape that had measurements on it. I always thought that was really brilliant. I don't have that, but let me know how you keep track of your project as you are weaving it, and I'll see if I'll reattach that guy later. We'll come back to that. Okay, so let's see. I think I was doing a 2-2 twill. I think that's where I left off. Did I tell you it's been a while? It's been about 3 weeks since I did this. So let's. I at least had the good sense to leave the shafts where I need them to go next. So let's tighten that up just a little bit, maybe. Can I do it from the back? Oh, okay, here we go. All right. So 2-2 twill, just in case you aren't familiar, it means you always have 2 shafts up and 2 shafts down. That's see, I didn't get balloons that time. Is it because I did both? Is it the anyways? 2 up and 2 down. So that is kind of, you start with 1 and 2, and then you go to 2 and 3, 3 and 4, 4 and 1, and you just kind of keep rolling through. That's the whole pattern right there, friends. Now, because it's a twill, you have to have floating selvages, which isn't the end of the world. I don't find them to be a big deal. Some people get annoyed by them. I understand that, but I think they're fine. And because this is going to be a finished edge, I'm actually going to see my ends way over here. I've got just a couple ends because I had to cut the yarn. So I'm actually going to tuck this dude in, and we're going to pretend like nothing happened. I just kind of overlapped. I just overlapped him by, I don't know, 1.5 inches, maybe somewhere there. So here we go. This is 2 and 3. It must not be quite as sticky here because my loom, my shafts aren't squeaky. As soon as I say that, they're going to squeak. You know this is going to happen, right? Okay, this is 3 and 4. And this is 4 and 1. Now, what's nice about this new-ish weft that I got going here is that it's bigger, so progress is faster. Oh, look at that. Was that me or did someone else do that? I need like a tech person. That's I need someone just to keep me in line because I don't know what's happening. Okay, so we're back at the beginning. 1 and 2, and then 2 and 3, then 3 and 4. You did it right. It's the same over and over again. And lastly, 4 and 1. Now, I intentionally kept the pattern really simple. There's no kind of craziness happening because I really want these little stripes of the hand dyed, hand painted. Okay, tell me the difference, someone. Hand painted versus hand dyed. Weft. Warp. That's it. Wow. Let me tell you, words. Okay. I really want them to kind of be highlighted, so I didn't want too much busyness happening here. So here, I'm gonna lean you over so you can see. They're the hand painted parts are green right now. You can really see it in the dark section. Can you see this right here? Look how fun that is. But these change as you go then. So these stripes will they really kind of blend in right now with the kind of peacock blue section really nicely. But then they get darker and more blue, more green. So they change as you go. So when it's all done, I'm hoping that it has like, you know, solid stripe, and then these little dudes just kind of they morph into other colors as you go. Kind of fun, right? Thought that was kind of cool. So we'll see. So if you need an idea for how to use up some kind of like really special yarn, think about just incorporating it into something else. Have other things happening, and if it's something you really want to highlight, ponder that when you're making your design as to how can you really make it pop, because that's the important, exciting part of the project. Okay, so I have all kinds of things to address. Okay, how to keep track. Carol says she uses a twill tape. Oh, I don't know what twill tape is, Carol. What is twill tape? Is that just me? Priscilla, receipt tape. Thank you. Yep. Lori says IKEA measuring tape. I think that's what I saw, Lori. I think, is it like a, it's just got the measurements on it, right? It's just like a paper tape. She's shaking her head. Okay, excellent. Okay. Oh, here we go. Carol says twill tape you can mark up with a Sharpie is far more hardy than a paper tape. Can you reuse it then, Carol? Is that the idea? See? You guys are so stinking smart. Chris Hadaway is here. Hello, darling. IKEA paper tapes. Is that what she's got at 3 Moons? Okay, so I know what that is then, if that's what she's got there. I've seen her, because hers are very, very cool. Deb says I use Connie's pin method. I like the pin method. That's fantastic. Gemma has a ribbon that I marked every 50 centimeters. Oh, those fabulous metric folks. That's amazing. Yep, Connie says she uses the pins. I like that. Let's see. Carol says you don't have to use floating selvage on twill. Carol, that makes me very anxious to think about not using a floating selvage on a twill because my little weft isn't going to go all the way to the end. But yes, you are correct. You could wrap it around a warp yarn and carry on from there. Yes, that is true. You guys are very smart. Yes. Sue Ann says they measure every 18 to 20 inches and put a little thread loop on the edge. Oh, measure that for the next time. I can't handle the ongoing ribbon or paper. Okay, so Sue Ann, then does your weft, you pop it out a little bit? Is that what you mean? I'm curious about that. I'm always up for new ideas, for sure. There we go. Oh, Carol, you're the one who's trying to help me with this before, weren't you? Wait, double piece gets you confetti. Should we try it? Is that, do we get confetti? Does that no? It does, Carol. That's awesome. I don't remember doing a thumbs up though. Was that me? Was that did I do the thumbs up before or did someone else? I think I was talking. I think I was rambling. Double piece gets confetti. Okay, we'll lean into that. All right, that's yeah. Carrie says I use a weaving dedicated tape measure and pin it to the fabric. Moving the pins as I roll the fabric. It's the same cheap tape measure and pin the same inch for each use. I like that, but I love that you guys all have a system. There's yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait, what is this? Connie says there's nothing to do with weaving, but I just saw a monarch butterfly chase a hummingbird away from the hummingbird feeder. Those monarchs, aren't they aggressive? Okay, there we go. Let's see. Oh, here we go. Carol says the twill tape is a herringbone tape, 1 inch wide. It's usually used at a drawstring and pajama pants. Oh, I do know what that is. Thank you for the description. I do know what that is. Yes. I like that. Yeah. Sue says no. She ties a little piece. Oh, you tie a piece. Oh, aren't you smart? Oh, Sue Ann, that's a great idea. So as you measure out a certain amount, then you take like a little scrap and you just tie it into the fabric. Aren't you brilliant? That's awesome. If it's 18 to 20 inches though, that's a pretty big stretch though, my friend. That is fantastic. What is this, my friend? I never crap a handful while at a key. Oh, twill tape is used for ties on a lot of fabric masks back in the days. It's like a ribbon. Okay, thank you. All right. Carol says floating on twill. You rethread your heddles on each. Oh, so that you have, so that you have basically plain weave on each side. That's a very good point, Carol. Yes, you absolutely can. You can set it up so that you have you have ended up with plain weave. That's the word. We have ultimately plain weave on the other side. That's nice. That's a good idea. Thank you. I like that. Very nice. Very nice. Connie says you can get twill tape in several widths. I use 2 inch for a hem on a heavy fabric. Look how smart you guys are. That's awesome. Okay, so I did not have a brand new episode of Handwoven Experience this week, but did you happen to catch the 2 shuttle weaving pattern list? Now I'm just going to make the peace sign all the time, you guys. Yes, from last week. That was the end of, I had a 2-part series that was 1 shuttle patterns and then 2 shuttle patterns. I thought that was so fun. I just kept thinking if I was a beginner, I think this would be really valuable is to have a list of patterns to try that only require, 1 or 2 shuttles, right? I thought that was very fun. So if you didn't get a chance to check out the follow-up, the 1 pattern or the 2, 1 shuttle or 2 shuttle patterns, that is, that would be that'd be a good thing to add to your arsenal if you are shopping for ideas, for sure. Let me mention, without a doubt, that if you are not yet part of the Acting Creative Community Facebook group, we would love to have you. The group is over 300 people now. Crazy. It is growing at like warp speed. It has just been really, really fun to see everyone's projects. And the group is so active. I'm just really tickled that everyone has really jumped right in with both feet and embraced all the fun things that are happening at the Acting Creative Community. So if you are a Facebook person, wander over. We're saving you a seat. And what else do I need to mention to you? Oh, the Acting Creative Insiders. Let's talk about that. I have a membership. Yes, it's a monthly membership, and there's 4 different tiers that you can choose from, depending on what kind of perks you want. What kind of extras do you want? One of the key ones I always think is that for the rug shuttle tier and the ski shuttle tier, on the 3rd Thursday, which would be next Thursday, the 18th, we do a small group Zoom chat. And boy, last month was just fantastic. We had just the best people were there, and got to meet each other and show us their projects. And it's just a really fun, think of it like a small group coaching kind of, and not that I'm coaching, but just an opportunity to really meet some of the other weavers and find out we all have so much in common. And, we struggle with the same stuff, and it's wonderful to celebrate our successes and all of that good stuff. So if you'd like to join us, there's always room for you, my friend. Come on over and see if that is a good fit. And lastly, of course, do not forget that you can get weekly love notes from me. Every Wednesday, I send you a little something, say that I'm thinking about you, and a little story from here, and any kind of free content, things you can take advantage of. I just don't want you to miss all of the good stuff happening here at Acting Creative. I'm trying to think if I missed anything else going through my list. By the way, I should just show this to you. This is my chicken scratch. Before I do live at the Loom, every time I have this little notes about what am I going to talk about. And let me just say that only I can read it. I should have been a doctor. My handwriting is just disintegrating at a rapid pace. But anyways, but that's a little behind the scenes action just for you, friends. Okay. Yes. Oh, thank you, Sam. Sam has a reminder. Please answer all the questions to join the Acton Creative community. We want to make sure that it stays a safe place and that everyone is who they say they are. That was right grammar, right? I did that right. Thank you, Sam. Sam is one of our amazing moderators, and we certainly can't keep the group running without her. So, okay, friends, next Thursday, I'll be right back here. It'll be the last day for the Dress Your Loom course. The doors are going to close next Thursday, the 18th at 4 p.m. my time, Central Time. But I'll be here because I wouldn't miss you guys. No matter what else is happening in the business, I will be here with bells on, and we'll see. Probably this project still. Maybe I'll get something on the other loom. We'll see. We can hope. We can be optimistic, right? Yeah, that's the plan. So next Thursday, mark your calendars. Same time, 9:30 Central Time in the AM, and we will all get back together. And you're welcome, cutie. She's adorable. We can't do this without Lori. That's awesome. So you know what your homework is, right? Do something creative just for you, not for spouses, partners, kids, grandkids, neighbors, friends, none of that. Do a little something that makes you happy. Something's creative that's good for your soul. So let's plan to be back here next Thursday at the same time, same place, all of that good stuff. And in the meantime, maybe throw a shuttle, pet some yarn, something like that. Do something creative just for you. All right, friends, have a wonderful, fabulous week, and of course, happy weaving.